Minecraft had a PS5 version update at some point. I was told by my cousin's mom, like, hey, Minecraft had a PS5 version update. I'm like, well, I didn't see it. And she asked if I already downloaded it, and I had to tell her I didn't see it. So I went and downloaded it the other day. And then I had darts yesterday, so I didn't do a video yesterday, and I didn't even really game yesterday. But I can do live streams today, and then tomorrow, which will be on the 25th, I will not be home because I will actually be out dog sitting for my best friend who is going to Florida, and he will be there for a week. So I'll actually be living in his house, dog sitting his dog for a week. And I love this dog, guys. It's Coco. The dog I went and dog sitted last year. It's probably going to be a yearly thing, so every year at the 25th of this month, it could be this month or November. I think last year was November, it wasn't October, but it'll be once a year thing every year that I probably will go do that and actually do it because I love the dog. I'm like the dog's uncle. Well, I get called to be her uncle. Uh, So that's actually going to be something really, really great to go do. It's fun, and I get to actually spend time with my favorite dog for about a week. You know, take her out to the park, go out and do some stuff like that. So that's something I'm looking forward to, and that will be from tomorrow for an entire week. Now, that doesn't mean I can't come back here whenever I let her outside, when I go out and DoorDash or whatever, or, go out and do stuff, because Brian already uh, will go do stuff and leave his dog outside, no matter the season. And it won't be for really long periods of time. It would be like 2-3 hours, and then he'd come back, let her back in so she can get back into the heat or, whatever. But she has a really thick coat, so um, she can be out in the cold for a little bit of time. She's one of the big dogs, too, so she also radiates a lot of heat. And I've noticed this, like, especially last time I went and dog sitted her, is even in the winter months on the inside of the house is so warm I could walk around basically shirtless if I wanted to. Um, but she would be excessively panting unless you let her out because she has to cool down. So her being outside for an okay a period amount of time actually would be great for her because it helps let her stay cool and regulate her body temperature. So more than likely I could probably let her out, stream if I wanted to for about an hour, let her back in, and she'd be fine, and at least let her out a couple times a day. Um, he has a feeding regimen, so every day at a specific time is when he feeds, and you have to go through a cool way of feeding a dog. So I just dump it in the bowl and the dog just smacking it. She's one of those dogs that he's keeping trained to the point where you have to tell her to sit, and then you have to pour, and you make her wait random amounts of time, not just the same time all the time, random. So if you do it 30 seconds one time, it's 2 minutes the next time, it's a minute 30 the next time, it's 3 minutes the next time. You do it for a random amount of time, and then you tell her, go, and then she's allowed to eat. And he keeps her on that because it's easier for him and my grandmother to feed that way, because I've noticed even giving treats is really hard with her because you can't just put a treat in your palm, hold your hand out, and her take it. No, no, no. She will literally lunge at the treat, and if she misses the treat, she could end up accidentally biting your hand or whatever, and it's out of like more of excitement, but you have to kind of like hold the treat up and drop it to her. You can't just hand give it. Um, and I think foods are the same way. She just gets really excited for it, and she doesn't like take it gentle. She just lunges for it. So teaching her to sit, and then you be able to put the stuff down and then say go for her to go get it is a little easier for the people that is her actual owner. So that's why I also do that when I go there, just to make sure she stays on that regiment and she doesn't slack from it. But it's actually also a very fun thing to do. So if you haven't done it, if you can teach your dog, even if it's old, to do it, it's something that might make it easier on you if you guys have the same issues. But PS5 did get an update. Well, not PS5. Well, I mean PS5. I think software did yesterday as well, but Minecraft now has a PS5 version. Now, not really too much has changed from this in the settings area. I've already looked at all this in the general, the stuff like that. You have to, apart from like if you've logged in on the PS4 version, then you open up the Minecraft version of the game instead of it being like, oh, checking the PS4 version, and then auto logging you in like you've already logged in. No, you have to relink your account again. So when you download the PS5 version, you log into the PS5 version, you have to click login. It's going to take you back to the Xbox login area where you have to type in a code and then it asks you to log into your Xbox to link it. You're going to have to redo that again. I don't think it should. I think the system should be like, be able to, if you had the PS4 version installed on your PS5, all your PS4 stuff should be able to be transferable to your PS5 version. So that also includes the login. So if you're already logged in on one, it should go, oh, here, and then just log you in automatically. Because that is extra steps that could be patched in the future to make it easier on clients. Meaning, if I have the PS4 version, I install the PS5 version, it should auto check. Now, if you're going from the PS4 version from a PS4 and you bought a brand new PS5, like you just now got one, which highly is unlikely because everyone's probably already got one by now, except for the people that didn't want to release their PS4s yet, or just haven't really had the money and get into it, then I understand when you just automatically straight get the PS5 version and download it only, the login being there. Because even on the PS4 version, because you're switching a different system, I understand the login's not on the system yet, so I'd understand having to re-log back in, right? That's understandable. I mean, there's like spike warnings and you can slow the script warnings and all of that. No clue what all that actually goes for just yet, but you also can go in here and do this. You'll have to reset up all your different initial settings here. We're going to do music at 2. There we go. Global resources, you have to go get all your resource packs, your plugins, anything you've had installed, you're going to have to reinstall with this version, because instead of using the same folder, I think it creates a brand new file on your console, and it reworks that brand new file out of the PS5 version. So if you have resource packs, you have to go and re-download them again, same as like place packs here, you'll have to go and do that. Any of your other ones you'll have to do as well, which is going to be your plugins for like when you have a world like this, and you go down and you do your plugins, meaning, like Tinker's Construct or World Abilities add-on or Combined or Spark Portals, all of those, you'll have to go and re-download them again. Because again, it's not using the same folder, so yeah, it's kind of oof on that point. But, there we go. Aside from that, I think the world load times kind of load in a little bit faster, so you guys are able to actually play your worlds a little bit faster. So when you click on it, you'll see how long it takes to load here compared to what it might have in the past. Now, I still think they're a little bit slow because, again, like if you have a resource pack, I get it's having to transfer the pack data, but it's basically that fast, guys. And, yes, I did change my, button to do this because my arrow keys, down doesn't work, left doesn't work, up doesn't work, and right doesn't work. It's just that part of the controller, it doesn't work, everything else does, so that's why I changed it to being the giant pad, as in the big one in the very center of the controller is going to be what opens up text chat and stuff like that, as you can see. Now, I do have the Education Edition on, so we are going to, however, click on this, and we're going to do /abilities, so it'll be ability, and then I believe it's add a for add all players, and then we're going to do mayfly and true, because what that's going to let me do is have flight. while being in survival. And also you lose all fall damage. That's the only downside to that. I wish they would have kept a little bit of fall damage in and kept it like balanced. Like here probably wouldn't give you fall damage. Whoops. Here wouldn't give you fall damage, but something like, we'll say, here would, right? I keep landing on this, but you guys get the idea. Like, depending on height, would or wouldn't, is kind of what I wish that would stay. Right now, I don't like the one it's on right now, so later, I will be going out to DoorDash a little bit today, just because I don't think it's going to rain. I'd have to relook at the forecast, but I am going to be doing a little bit of DoorDash today, just because I want to make sure I can keep the gas in my car, and I might go for a little extra to, I don't know, buy the ability thing in here, just for the fact of I want the ability, but I don't want the abilities that's installed right now. This one was free because I have the 1 month subscription. I got that subscription basically for free. So, yeah. But back to what I was saying, this one you have to kind of leave these in your inventory. I already tested it, so I crafted it, turned it on, stuck it in the chest, and then turned over to chop this tree. And it was like, nope, you're cutting each and every single piece. And then after I'd done that, I re-pulled it back out of the box. And I went up to a tree that was, I think, like right here. I don't know how this one... oh yeah, the tree capitator I think gets rid of the leaves as well. But it worked after I actually turned it off, turned it back on, and left it in my inventory. It worked. So you have to leave those abilities in your inventory, sadly. That's the only thing I don't like. So what I wish, maybe in an update for this version of this mod, or not mod, but plugin, is maybe make it work kind of like... what are they called? Command blocks are done, where it's kind of like you do the command, then space, and then at A, which is at everyone, or, you know, at all players, pretty much. And then space true, so that way, even if it goes in this chest after I enable it, it would go for everyone and have it turned on for everyone, right? In my world, because this is a single player world. But that's what I would kind of like right there. I feel like that would be much better. But apart from that, the PS5 version feels a little better. I did have to turn up my cursor speed a little bit, because I felt like the speed was a little slow, because I had to redo the cursor speed, but also I felt like I could turn it higher than I could on the PS4 version, which is also something a little different. And to show you that, if I quickly go to settings, okay, we are going to go to wireless controller, camera sensitivity. So I can see that says 65. It used to be like right here. Okay, now I can turn this up to like, we'll do 63 instead of 65, but boom, I can turn it up like a lot higher than what it used to be, right? And feel good. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just because I came out of Call of Duty as my last game played, but I really don't know why. But PS5 version, guys, and the name of this map is Vanderheim. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is right here's going to be the kind of connecting stairwell that will go up to the top of this mountain, and it's going to be a castle up here. Or at least that's what I think from this angle. I could end up going over there, and that was like literally a 3x3 block area, and not really being big, then I'm going to have to like work out the base as well. But that's pretty much what it's going to be. Although when we do it, I can actually go check it out if I want. So like right here would be the loading area. So you'd be coming up to the stairwell about right here, going in this direction. And you're going to come up to the loading area. That will also come up and touch... Yeah, I'm going to have to do some clearing a little bit. That's fine. To this height, which is right here. And we're going to flatten this out. And then right here is going to be the castle. And what a lucky freaking map. I'm not going to lie. GG. We got a tower and we also have a village. That I did not expect. I actually did not check this out. I loaded up, seen the, when I first loaded in, I seen this, I was like, ooh, I liked it. And I went over, done the pre-stuff over here, you know, the chest thing that you've seen. I quickly just fall. A little bit. Where was that? It's like right here, actually, next to these. I believe. This already tells you that I don't know the map, but I haven't explored because I don't know exactly where my stuff is. Nope. Oh, it's right here. It's got to be right here because it's got to be somewhere where I can see that. Right here. I should have turned around and actually looked at this, guys, before flying away, but I looked at it and I was like, oh, I gotta show that to you, why I chose this map, but, and go over the explanations of this map. Where are my chests? Okay, I don't think I was directly... Okay, I was on this side, because I could look to the left, and I could see that. That's what I can remember seeing. I can see this, and I can see this, but... Okay, let's go down maybe by foot and take a look around. I should have looked at the chords too, because that would have helped me find this a little bit faster, but leave it to me not to do the smart things sometimes, guys. How far away? I'm trying to think, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to remember exactly where this was. I was at. I know it was like right around here somewhere, because I could look to the left and see what you seen there, but I don't remember exactly where the spot was. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. I was hoping to see the freaking chest, to be honest. That's what I've mainly been keeping my eyes out for, is the chest. But that's oof. Very oof. I know it has an area where you spawn in. I don't think it was more forward. Oh, yeah, it was. It's right here. Wow, I didn't... Okay. Right here. So, say, because you can see that. That I knew I could see. I just didn't know that it was this far forward. I thought it was, like, more back. But there we go. We found it. Which, yes, I actually love this. There's also ability books. Let's actually take a quick look at all the different abilities you guys can get. So, I did this because I tested it, so I kind of cheated in this one already. But I looked at Vein Miner. I looked at Tree Capitator. Vein Miner is going to be 2 iron ingots, 1 diamond pickaxe, 2 redstone dusts, and basically you can see where it says iron ingot with the I with the bracket. It tells you how to place them in the crafting table. Which is going to be 1 iron ingot in the center top, a redstone dust at the first, then you have the, on the second, we'll say layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. So layer 1 in the very center is going to be iron ingot, layer 2, first is going to be the redstone dust, 1 redstone dust, layer 2 center is going to be the diamond axe, then layer 2 third is going to be redstone dust, and then in layer 3, middle is going to be your final iron ingot, right? Is going to be the layout for that. And that is how you will place it in this. Okay, so like right here would be your iron ingot, right here would be an iron ingot, redstone dust, your axe, pickaxe, or whatever, just the diamond versions, and then right here would be another redstone dust. Okay, like that. And the reason I'm saying axe, pickaxe, or whatever is because you'll notice in here it is a pickaxe, and then if we go to Tree Capitator, it is an axe, and then if we look at Miner's Essentials, which is going to be activates YouTube by interacting with the item, activate any item. Wait. Mine any ore and it will drop the already smelted variant, which is actually already good. That means I could go get this. And to show you the crafting for this, it is going to be a lot of... Oh, we gotta get furnaces. So it's like a diamond pickaxe circled in furnaces. Alright. We'll do that in a bit. Chunk borders, explosive pickaxe, multi-block pickaxe, which... mine faster than ever and break multiple blocks at once. Okay, so that's like vein miners, or what? Like vein miners, just the other thing. We have the Omni tool, the frame breaker, the spawn wrench, harvester hoe, the excavator shovel, Safari Net, the Miner's Lantern, Death Waypoint, Void Chest, Homes, and Controller. So Homes, I think this allows you to do like edit and delete homes for you. Set, edit, and delete homes for you to teleport back to at any point by interacting with the homes item. Users can set up to 3 homes by default. However, this can be edited in the controller. So when they say in the controller, if I quickly go ahead and grab out one of the abilities right quick, which I'm going to do after I do this, because we're going to do game mode 0. Okay. And show you guys, if I quickly grab out this, and I hover over, you can see there is a way. I forgot how to do it. I think it's... No. I don't remember how to do it, man. Maybe this one doesn't have it. There is a way to edit these. I just don't remember exactly how to do it. Maybe they have to be toggled off. I really don't remember. I just know there was a way it popped up before and said edit. Actually, you know what? I got buttons on the right side of my screen. Mine, crafting, inventory. If I do this. Nope. Okay, weird. We're just going to do that then, so it stays up there. Oh, wait, I know how. It's right here. So after you craft it... Oh, wait, no, it's not like that. What? Wait, man. I don't remember how to edit. I've seen it pop up. I just don't remember where to get to it at. When I actually do figure it out again in the future, guys, I will do that. Actually, I think I do know how to do that. Hold on. If I do this and I go to the other World Utils book, which is going to be the green one. Is that said it? Oh, no, this is just the update book. Dang it. I don't remember how to do it, guys. Sorry. When I do figure it out again, I will tell you guys, but I really don't know how. But, yeah, to show you guys that this works, if I quickly go find a tree, the tree capitator in my inventory, she works, and you can see that she's also getting rid of the leaves. It didn't auto-do the leaves. Okay, so I don't know how the other one, I guess, de-rendered the leaves. I guess whenever I left and came back in. Weird, but it didn't do the other one. But to show you it doesn't work after it leaves my inventory, if I quickly just go find tree capitator, pop it into a chest. Now watch, it made me look like I'm stupid. Maybe it just didn't work the first time and I had to redo it again to get it to work. But now that it's not in my inventory, doesn't work. I have to sit here and literally by hand manually now chop down the trees. Okay? That is what I don't like about this thing. It should work even with it being in my chest, because as we all know, now I have to turn it off, turn it back on, and pop it back into my inventory. It can be anywhere in the inventory like that. It just has to be in your inventory. Now when I come back to a tree, I can now tree capitator it, right? That is the only thing I don't like about the tree capitator that's in this. Because I came from tree capitator that's on PC, guys, for like Minecraft on PC Java edition, which is going to be the original tree capitator mod, which is not a plugin, it's a legit mod, so you have to use Forge version of Minecraft. But when you do it, you can use any axe, anything. You didn't have to have anything in your inventory apart from an axe, and then when you just chop a tree with an axe, the whole tree goes down. You didn't have to have like this perk thing in your inventory taking up inventory space. Because if you think about it, now, if say I was going to fill up my inventory with wood, I have 2 spots now that I cannot put wood into because it's being taken up by these perks. So the more perks you run, the less inventory space you get. And I don't like the sound of that, to be honest. Especially if you go out and you do a lot of mining in Minecraft, or you're going to the nether, you'll notice your inventory fill up fairly quick with blocks. So I just don't like that. And then you have to sit here and be like, okay, I want to chuck this out to pick that on the ground up, or I have to chuck this out to get something out of the chest. Becomes even more annoying when you have even less slots in there. So yeah, I don't like this one because of that. And I hope the other ones are not this way either. If they are, that will be a RIP. And that's what I'm saying. They need to work more like a whatchamacallit. You guys know what I mean. A command block. So even if I throw it into a chest, it should still be working. It should not have to be um, removed and then being like, oh, you don't have it in your inventory. You're not using this setting anymore. So one thing I wish it would do is act more like, best way to put it is more like slash, and then it would be like, we'll say ability, and then tree cap for shortening. It should be tree capitator, and then you would just do true, right? It should work more like that, so that way it goes to the player, or because of the fact that we are doing it this way and it is this, it would be like, we'll say, even at S would work, because that's at self, so it'd be like at S, and then it would be like tree capitator, which would be tree cap, we'll say, and then TRUE, right? And that's how it would work. Is how I feel like that would be. Let's see if tree capitator is there. So we'll do, no. What all abilities is there? Mayfly, mute, world builder, and nothing. Okay, so no, they're not there. But you guys get it, right? That's how it should be. That way, it goes to, like, after you craft it, it should just do tree capitator at S, which should just give it to yourself and give it to you kind of like in an ability. Kind of like I have the Mayfly here, which is allowing me to fly even if I don't have a freaking perk in my inventory, is how that should work. So that way, as soon as I craft it, it's not taking up inventory space, and I can still tree capitator, vein mine, you know, all of that without needing to do bullshit. Okay? Which is removing more inventory space just in order to have an ability. Or add it into the plugin if I'm wearing armor, which we can see if it's already here or not. Maybe they thought about it and I just haven't checked it. We'll check it. You know what? Game mode 1, which is going to be creative. Let's go over here. We're going to grab ourselves helmet, and we'll say we'll do a set of iron armor. Okay, just to check it. And I do have something that adds more armor and stuff into the game. Iron, and just to make sure we do not get extra inventory slots. So that'd be awesome. Like if another thing popped out, like right where my cursor's at for each one of these, like right there, right there, right there, and for the feet, you know, right here. That's the same size as these boxes that I could take this into and be like plop, 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 and you can have like only 4 abilities per player, but it would take up right here. So that way you can still have your resource area down here without them blocking your resources. That would be awesome, but that's not the case, and that's kind of sad. But I am going to go ahead and remove off this without the other inventory thing being annoying. There we go. And then now we can actually just go and get rid of these. So boom, boom. No, not my actual legit resources I farmed while on stream. There we go. And up, up. Oh, it's going to be weird? Yeah, it's going to be weird. Alright, so we're just going to do that in. Game mode 0. So we're back in survival. And you guys can see I can fly around in survival. To do this, you have to have the Education Edition turned on, guys. So that way you can actually do the ability Fly, which is ability Mayfly. And you guys will be able to do that. I wish they would bring back the old settings thing for that. So you can come over and like click on your players like this. And then maybe you could do the other thing where you were able to... Oh god, that's going to show my PlayStation Network. I'm kidding. Which is going to be where you can go in, even under this tab, maybe you can look under here and see like the may fly or whatever and be able to like turn on fly even in the regular, so you would be able to like fly around. But yeah. Um, Attack players, that's going to be a no. Attack mobs, operator commands, use teleport, all that stuff, which is going to be custom now instead of the other. Pretty much when people join, I can do that too. But I'm not too worried about that at the moment because this is single player at the moment. But yes, maybe be able to do the Mayfly there, so that way I can actually just preset it in the world of what stats people get when they join, and go in and change like the join settings when people auto join in the pre-world, so that way I can give the Mayfly to them, and as soon as they join in, they just be able to while being in survival, type ordeal. Would be something Minecraft needs to look at adding in the future, which is now Microsoft. I can't say Mojang, even though they still use the Mojang logo when you launch the game. Um, Microsoft bought Mojang um, for Minecraft. So now the people that actually work on Minecraft for console. This has been since Bedrock release, guys. So before Bedrock was Mojang. Then after Bedrock was Microsoft. So when you want to look at being like, hey, why is this game not updated? And you look at the load screen and be like, Mojang, what's going on? Don't throw Mojang there. It's not Mojang's fault anymore. Mojang actually did really good. I say the only fuck up they brought is selling Minecraft to Microsoft. They should have been like, I don't care how much money it is, I'm not giving it to a bad company. Because, in my opinion, yes, Microsoft's a bad company. Because now, if you want to play crossplay, instead of just having a Mojang account, right, um, you have to go through Xbox. And I'm not going to be mean. This is 100% truthful. There's a dude who catches predators that set on Xbox that Xbox banned that dude and not the fucking predator, right? Let's be honest. Like, yes, he's somewhat harassing players, which is predators. People hunt down children, right? He's harassing them, warning their friends, reporting them to Xbox, all that stuff to try to get them known to be child predators and trying to get something done about it, because they'll sit in lobbies with 12 or 13-year-olds and be sexual. Um, and it won't just be men, it's also like females that are underage. It will be males that are underage. And he's trying to get it known, make sure that, they get banned, they get removed off a system where they can talk to children. Maybe tell the other adults that's their friends that might not know, so they can now start doing the same thing, or remove them, right? Um, he got banned for doing that. Good job, Xbox. Ban the player making something that should be aware and known. Um, then banning the person who actually is... I didn't want to have to use the word, but a pedo, right? Instead of banning them, you're banning the actual person who is a good sport, who actually is doing the right thing. Hey, this person is this type of person. Did you know that? Here's proof, right? So that way they can be like, oh, okay, I'm not fucking talking to this person anymore. He's fucking weird, because that is, right? It's actually wrong, and massively wrong. And you guys will understand that if you've ever listened to me in past streams or even just played with me in general. Um, when we run into other players that are like, oh, I'm part of this group or that, and I'm like, yeah, well, I don't care, because of the fact of drag queens. Let's be honest, men that dress as females. Not trying to be the meanest person there, but 90% of the time, they always take children out to a church or somewhere that supports drag queens, and the dude dresses fucking sexual as fuck in front of children. That's wrong. That's fucked up. Okay? If you guys know that, you know I'm against anyone doing stuff like that with children. Even if especially if it's physical touch or talking in that way directly to them. That, like, if I ever see that in person, I'm going to fucking jail or prison. I can 100% say yes. That dude's getting his hands put the fuck on him if I ever like see that in person. All right, I'm beating his bitch ass. All right. All right. Now with that out of the way, guys, because that is something I had to talk about, and kind of let you guys understand in the direction I'm talking. But yes, Xbox, no one sell to them. No one. All right. Don't. If you're going to give it to anything, don't give it to console development at all. And I'm saying that with a 50-50 heart. Because I could say, okay, PlayStation might have done something good with it. But at the same time, they might take it and be like, oh, now you need a PlayStation Network account in order to play crossplay. Don't give it to that. If you're going to do anything, do it the way Call of Duty did, where you had to make an Activision account, which, yes, is PC. But that's better. Okay? Um, and plus, keep Minecraft growing from, the best way I can say it, from the original development team or a team that has the same aspirations, goals, feels, and keeps Minecraft. Because I can tell you now, like, yes, it somewhat feels the same, but you can tell it's massively different from the Bedrock Edition. Right? Now, the future Bedrock Edition updates, again, comes through Microsoft, so yeah, they're going to feel about the same. But think about it. When we got plugins here, they originally were mods, right? Like, you can go and download a mod, but then you had to, like, load it with the special world that you couldn't just load it like you do your plugins. Um, so if I wanted magic spells, I'd have to load the world for it. That now also had the resource pack for it and all different types of stuff. It wasn't a legit plugin like we get now with the plugins. Because if you went and modded original Minecraft, all you did was get Forge. So you'd get the Forge version you're going for. So let's say you're going for Minecraft 1.7.10. You would get Forge 1.7.10, the most latest version of it. Install it, which basically is just a Minecraft mod loader. And what you would do is you just go and install the mods and put it into and put those mods in a folder named mods. And then you would go to your percent app data percent in the directory. So you just go to the search, type in percent, like the actual symbol, and then app data, and then the percent symbol. No spaces. Press enter. You'll see a thing pop up with multiple folders. You'll see a folder named .minecraft. Open that folder, and then you just drag and drop your mods folder into that folder. Make sure it doesn't go into another folder inside of that folder. That it actually creates that mod folder in the .minecraft folder. And then you would literally just open up the Minecraft launcher, change your thing to open up the Forge launcher instead of the regular Minecraft, and then click play. And then once you do that, it will actually do the same thing of installing like the regular Minecraft stuff that it would before, but it would actually launch your mods as well, and then you would play modded Minecraft. Okay? Um, and you would be able to have those mods on deck. Like, literally, as soon as you installed them, as long as they were compatible with the mod versions that you got, because some, again, kind of like if you play Skyrim or Fallout, where it's like this mod requires this mod, you'd have to make sure you got its proper mod, but there's a little bit more detail in the PC versions, because the PC versions had like, even if it's 1.7.10, but it was like 1.710.192, and then you'll had another version is like 1.710.193, but 192 mods are only compatible with other 192 mods, then you couldn't use the 193 mod without updating the other ones, right? So it's a little more complex on PC modding, okay, but on console it's a lot easier because they just update this mod and then update that one, and they're usually perfectly great and usable to combine together, unless you're using something that changes something in the game that another mod does the same thing of, then that might conflict, right? But apart from that, yes, Minecraft should have taken a way better route on adding its well, store objects. And I do mean a way better route because some of the stuff we've gotten is just really terrible. I get it, it's a different coding platform, but I'm pretty sure both coding platforms work exactly the same. You just type in different symbols or different stuff, but it'll do the exact same. Which means, yes, mod developers would have to open up the brand new way to code, but they probably could get their shit right back into the game with just a little bit of like creating testing, and then having it be exactly where it was before, just with a different code. Um, and that's kind of what I feel like this game should have been, because now, like, if I wanted to use one of my furniture mods, okay, and I do mean that ever so heartedly, I would have to hit create new world, and then I would have to go under see more. And this is what I was telling you guys about. Like, if I wanted, I don't know, say, OP Villagers expansion here, right? It's not really an expansion, it's a map. I have to literally pay for a custom made map that has custom made shit, right? Where, let's say I wanted that, I can go back right now, but if I wanted that, I could hit download, and then I would have to load it under the featured marketplace stuff here, and literally make it out of a world. I could not just go create new world, come down here, go to behavior packs, and then just grab on the behavior pack here and be like, I'm done, right? Which, yes, it does need resources because a lot of things do have their own textures, so I understand that, especially when you're adding something. So instead of going to resource packs and behaviors and adding it in, you have to create it as a world. And in doing so, that's oof. I understand, like, one block being a world thing, right? Under the featured content, I actually do own one of the one block stuff. But, yeah, it's oof. That's the same with, like, if I wanted to add dinosaurs into the game, right? So under see more here, again, say I wanted dinosaurs, I would have to do, like, type in dino, so we'll do DIN. Oh, I think this is going under just my content. Hold on, guys. We'll go to store right quick. If I wanted dinosaurs, like Paleocraft or whatever, you have to pay for it. Now, I own it, so I can just go to my content right quick. We're going to go with worlds, because you have to do it with worlds. And you will see one under here, which I'm trying to look for, which is Paleocraft, I believe is what it's called. But I could be wrong, that's why I'm doing it this way. I mean, there's also Dinosaur Tycoon and Dinosaur World there. But there's one specific one I'm looking for, which is the one I used to play a while back when it first came onto consoles. I might, oh, yep, right here, Paleocraft. Okay, which you guys can see, it says download, doesn't say purchase, so I already have it bought. But if I wanted this, you'd have to do it as a world. So say I wanted the Mosasaur, the Spino, the, Parasaur, the T-Rex, all of that. Yeah, kind of good luck there, bud, because you can't just get the dinosaurs on any map. You have to play this map specifically, right? Meaning I have to hit download and then go back into the create a world, which is under play, create new, then I have to go here to featured content. I could not do it through the texture pack and the other thing, just making sure things spawn in. Even if I did do it that way, let's say, like, I got something where I wanted, I don't know, a raptor in the world, that might just reskin a skeleton to look like a raptor. And then it has the other config area under create here, meaning the behavior pack, that now maybe the skeleton, instead of shoots arrows, has a bite animation, and it's a melee attack, but it animates as a bite, which is how the raptor bites you or something, right? That's how that works, instead of doing it like the plugins, where it can just add a brand new creature into the thing, have it spawn like in particular things like the cow or the chicken does, or how skeletons spawn, or how certain things spawn in the game. Instead of doing that, they went that route, which is dumb. And that's why I'm also saying, like, Microsoft never should have bought Mojang, and Mojang never should have let it happen. They should have immediately looked Microsoft in the eye and said, fuck you. Okay, not trying to be the meanest person out there, but at the end of the day, Microsoft did a really horrible job with implementing crossplay, with implementing, we'll say, mods into the game. Because technically, when it first came, it was supposed to be mods. It wasn't supposed to be store content. They were originally just talking like, hey, we're adding it so you can add mods to your game. Which people were kind of at the time thinking like, hey, just like PC, maybe I can get Tree Capitator, maybe I can get Tinker's Construct, right? Which, yeah, now is in the game as plugins, and you have to pay for them. But if you go to PC, I can get Tinker's Construct free. Legit. Just get the Forge version, download the mod called Tinker's Construct, and guess what? It's free. You literally just go to, I think it's like Forge mods or something like that. Now they have a mod area that's safe. They don't allow like outside stuff. It has to be the mod and it has to be like known and they know that it's safe. There is a website for that, but they take the mods and you can just download them, drag them into your mods folder for Minecraft. Long as if you're using 1.7.10 curse like curse forge, then you're also going to be able to use 1.7.10 mods, right? And you can play them. They're free. You don't have to fucking pay for them. Same with like texture packs. Like, to be honest, guys, you could get any texture pack on PC and skin that you want free. All you do is go on PC, go to type in Minecraft.net, sign in, click on edit account, scroll down, and you'll see where it says change skin. When you click on that, it's going to ask you to use a photo, and that photo is going to be their skin type photo. So it's not a regular, like you just have a regular skin, you're like upload. It has like certain things where it unwraps the skin. And it auto rewraps the skin back up. So you'd have to go somewhere for skins. So you just type in like Minecraft skins and go to the skin net or skin decks or whatever. I forget what it's actually called, but you can scroll through, find a skin you want, hit download, go over to the Minecraft.net, click upload, and then click on the file that you downloaded, and you have the skin. It's completely free. You don't have to pay for it like you do on console. Next, texture packs. You can literally type in Minecraft texture packs. Make sure you're on a safe site. Scroll through. Again, I think even the Forge thing now has texture packs, so you can scroll through as well. But you can look up texture packs, find one that you like, download it, and then when you're on your computer, after you download it, you just type in %data percent again, go to .minecraft, you'll see resource packs, open it, drag your texture pack into the resource packs folder, and then when you relaunch your game, you would be able just to click resource packs, and then you'll see it pop up. You click on it, click activate. Then when you close the menu, it will automatically go into your game as that resource pack. And the cool thing is, you're not forcing everyone to use the same resource pack. So if people don't have one, they can play without it on servers. Because PC actual servers, not the bullshit ones you get over here, but real servers. You can actually create a server, and then when players join, they can use whatever texture pack they want. Now, the downside to that is there are X-ray texture packs, where you can actually have settings set for the texture pack where you click a setting and you can enable stuff. There's mods for it as well. But pretty much it allows you to make it where, oh, I don't want to see dirt, so it makes the dirt turn see-through. Same as stone, see-through. So that way you can hint at, I want diamond ore. And then the only thing that will show up on your screen is diamond ore. So you'd still have to dig through the dirt, but it'll be invisible pretty much. Like, it'll be very opaque so you can see through it. And you can see your diamond ore through literally anything. And you can break straight to it. That's a cheat server owners are dealing with on PC. Basically is just the X-ray texture packs. But being able to do that is good in a way because let's say I don't know, like let's go to my texture packs right quick, right? We'll go to Vanderheim Legacy right quick just so I can go to resource packs here and show you. Say I like Faithless, but someone else likes Conquest. I can run Faithless and see my built items built in my texture pack, and then let's say Jonathan joins into the world. Jonathan could run Conquest and have his own texture pack. But once you get in, whatever texture pack you were running once you get in is the only texture pack that you can use. Compared to PC, you can change it whenever. Even if you join into a server and you chose a texture pack, you can change it. Literally open it up, click the new one, click use, go to your old one, deactivate it, and as soon as you leave the menu, you're done. Compared to here, if I go in with the texture pack and then I try to deactivate it to activate a new one, it won't let you till you actually close the game. Or I should say close your world. Which I find to be dumb. So again, yes, Microsoft screwed the ball, screwed the pooch. However you want to say it, they fucked up. Okay? They should have kept the same coding that Mojang had for the Java edition. But unless, like, let's say in the code line where we'll say dash question mark give dash period didn't work. Maybe you had to change it away to something else. You would use the other code that works in that spot, but keep the same code is what they should have done. Alongside, if they were going to add in like an easier way to download mods, they should have done it like Bethesda did it. Like they have the Bethesda's CurseForge mods or something like that for not Skyrim, Fallout 4. I forget how they done that, but they have their own mod area where mod developers uploaded their mods that you can go in game and click an area like store here, for instance. But it was just their mods page that you could go in and download mods, right? That's how they should have done Minecraft. It was there from, we'll say, Fallout 4. It's there since Skyrim. Okay, we know how old that game is because it wasn't just a PS4 game. It was a PC game. Yeah, it's old. Okay, so since it's there for Skyrim that way, it was there for other games in that way before Minecraft ever made a console version, right? That wasn't Bedrock Edition, because hence there was kind of the Java Edition when you played on originally, because yes, there was a console version, but it wasn't called Bedrock. When they made Bedrock is when Microsoft bought it. Before that was Mojang. Okay, yes, Mojang kind of done a meh job, but it didn't feel broken like it does now. It still kind of worked like the Java edition. And that's where I think they fucked up at. Was selling to Microsoft, and then Microsoft literally just screwed the pooch. Okay? I don't play Minecraft a lot. You guys know I'm a Warframe player. More than likely I'm going to be on Warframe, but I wanted to check the PS5 version out, and yeah, they still have the Scrooge massively screwed. Okay? It's still fucked. I would like to be able to play Minecraft, but at the same time, I kind of just can't get on board because it's not anywhere near the Java edition. I think Microsoft at this point, hopefully if like one of the development teams that develop Minecraft catch this video, more than likely they won't, but if they do, I would love a massive overhaul into this game. Switch it to be like the Bedrock edition. Well, not Bedrock, the Java edition. Okay, so make sure the Bedrock changes to be Java, right? Just under your new code line, which I think will also fix nether portals, because where you place a nether portal in the overworld is where you end up at the nether. Depends where you end up at the nether. But right now on console, if I make a nether portal in my house, and it goes to the nether, and then my friend lives, we'll say, 30 blocks away, makes a nether portal that goes to the nether, When I go to exit my nether, the last nether portal ever made in the overworld is where it likes to poop me out at, not the one I built from. Um, Java does not have that issue. Only the Bedrock does. So, with that being said, that definitely needs to be looked into. But apart from that, there's a lot of different things too. Skins should be free. Texture packs should be free. I mean, you can make premium versions. So if the mod developers want to make their base version and then make a premium version that, I don't know, like maybe the base version is the regular version and then the premium version is shaders version, that would be okay because then we have the base version and then a shaders version, which means it's pre-built to have shaders in it, instead of having to use a shaders mod, and that could be a premium version. So that way we can have the regular if we don't really care for shaders. It would be free, or we pay a flat subscription for that shaders version. Um, and another thing, I don't think the shaders version should be super expensive either. I could justify having the regular be free and a shaders version being $8. That can be justifiable. But now, if you want to be like shaders version $10, that's not really justifiable. Because I would prefer at that point just to go for the free version and say fuck shaders. Because at the end of the day, when you're just adding shaders onto something and then calling it a premium version, is not justifiable to be an expensive mod. And some people look at $10 not being expensive. For me, I'm looking at the whole player base, not just people who has a lot of money. I'm looking at like kids, their parents, or because some kids don't just can't just be able to be like, hey dad, I want this and get it. Some parents actually kind of force their kids to work, like either clean their room for something to make an allowance, or they go out and help around the property, like maybe their dad's cleaning up like fallen limbs that fell on their property or something, and they making $10 that way, or they got to do something helpful around in order to make that money. And in doing so, they can't just walk up there to their dad and ask them, and especially if there's nothing going on at that point, their dad doesn't need help with anything, and there's nothing for them to do, they're not getting paid anyway, so they're not going to have the money, right? There are parents and kids out there like that. I've seen it because I've had friends be like, well, I can't get this DLC, man. I'm sorry. It might be a little bit. I have to wait in order to work around the house with my dad before I can make the allowance to do it, right? And sometimes I've heard that for 4 or 5 weeks before they even have something to do. So that is kind of a thing out there. And I mean, that's pretty cool that their father's teaching them, work. But at the end of the day, not everyone's always going to have $10 or more. Um, and again, you're just adding on one thing, shaders. Oh, wait, the shit moves, or like a torch lights up the area around you, and stuff like that. Like, cool, and I get shadows, but a game doesn't really have to have it, right? Especially in Minecraft, it does not have to have it. Some people love to have it, but just because it's something some people would love to have doesn't mean it's a necessity. Also means should it not be very high priced. You're not creating a whole brand new game because you're not making Minecraft 2. You're just doing Minecraft and throwing in shaders. So something like $8, I can say, yeah, $8 or less for the shaders variant, and then the regular variant free is how I think that should be. Skins in general, free. I should not have to pay a cent for a single one. Okay? Because again, you can go to the skin decks on PC, use any skin you fucking want. I mean, you can't transfer those skins to here, because if I could, I already would have. Because I think this account is already linked to my Mojang account, which also, um, I've changed my skin to be, which already has a skin for the Mojang version. I just don't, it doesn't use it over here. And there's no option to go here and, um, click OK. So, like, it uses these. Even if I hit change classic skin here, I can't go to, anywhere here under this to get the skins I want. Um, and what I mean by this is PC skins. I can't go and click, oh, use my Mojang account skin. Does not give you that option. Okay, and I kind of wish I do had a cave. Right, a cape. I have this, I just don't have any of the other ones. I prefer a different cape for that if I'm going to use one. But, like, even under, like, create it, operate character, we go to my characters, right? Um, it doesn't let me use my Mojang ones. I have to use whatever skin I get here. And some of these can be free, and some of them are like $5. Basically, just for a skin, $5? No. If I already said shaders should be 8, a skin should be 2, right? And that's like for the skin pack. Like if I wanted the whole skin pack for, hold on, I keep forgetting this character type, right? This model. If I wanted the whole skin type for that, $2. I wanted the whole thing for these, which is this, and then a couple other variants, $2. Okay, is what that should be. And I'm actually going to use this skin. Okay. But no, they're like $5. Okay, I mean some of them could be $1, some could be 2, but all skin packs should be $2 base. Okay, that's the highest they can go, $2. Resource packs, shaders, $8. Anything without shaders should be free. Leave it like it is on PC. Stop trying to make extra money off of something you shouldn't be doing, because if I moved over to PC, it'll be free. Only reason I don't move to PC is right now my PC, if I try playing Minecraft on it, even with everything set to low, 5 FPS. Not joking. So I can't play Minecraft on my PC. It's unplayable. And like I said, I turned the render shit down to 0. I've used mods like Optifine where you can turn off like animations to things like the Nether portal animation's gone, clouds of smoke is gone, all that. Turn it off. 5 FPS. Okay, my computer's kind of a dinosaur. That's why I also say sometimes I don't have a computer, because technically I don't see it as one. It feels more like a GameCube. Okay, but back to everything being said. Um, if I had a good computer, I would play PC, because then I'd be using all this shit here completely free. The only thing I'd have to pay for, which I've already paid for because I played on PC before my computer started feeling like a dinosaur, is Minecraft, which I already own now. I own both the regular and I have this edition. I have Java and Bedrock on the PC, because where I bought the Java edition was back in like, I think it's like 1.5 Minecraft. It's either 1.4 or 1.5 Minecraft. Okay? And the main version I play is 1.7.10. Even though there's a lot of new ones out there, 1.7.10 has almost every mod to its version. Yes, I might be losing like dinosaurs they brought in 1.8 that they didn't release in 1.7.10 when I play the paleo mods, but 1.7.10 has always just been my favorite Minecraft version. Um, but back to what I was saying, if I had a good PC, I could play it. I have, which, oh yeah, what I was actually saying was because I owned that at the time when Bedrock got released. Java users, if you guys looked at your account around that time period, you got a free code for Bedrock. So I took that code, signed into Microsoft, used it, got the Bedrock edition. So as long as I just sign into that account on any new PC that has now the Microsoft Store, where you download the thing and you get the Bedrock edition on your PC, as long as I sign into that account, I can just click install Bedrock edition and log on. And that edition is attached to my Java. Just not this account. I think my other account has that, because when I made it, it's not red underscore shady underscore YT for the Bedrock. It's something else. I think it's my demonic plays account. But When I say that, I don't mean PlayStation. I mean PC. So I'd have to go on PC to get that account to log in with it. Um, but yeah, they've massively kind of screwed this up. That's why I prefer the Java edition. So people on PC, it's a little bit harder to get into the mods on the PC version, but everything you have here on this you get completely free on PC. Um, just not in the Bedrock edition. So don't download the Bedrock edition. Go to Minecraft.net and download the Java edition, and then go to type in Forge. You'll see the one that's Forge Mod Loader. When you click into it, you just get it. If you guys don't know how to install the mods properly, instead of getting that, I forget the name of the mod loader itself, but there is a direct mod loader that lets you go in, click on like pre-made mod mod packs, and when you click play with those, it'll download them, put them into the folder, and launch it itself. Um, but if you guys know any bit about what you're doing, you're just look it up on YouTube, same as you're watching me here on this video. Just look up like Forge mod load, like Forge Labs, right? I believe is what it was called. But there's also you have Forge mod loader. Just type in Forge, and it'll show you how to install Forge, which is Minecraft Forge, which is the mod loader you're going to be using. It's going to show you how to basically install it fully. It's going to teach you how to add mods and go over the whole like mod stuff that I was telling you about. So you guys will be able to mod out your Minecraft, play with mods, and well, even have use any texture pack you want for free, and how to use basically anything for free in the game because of the fact PC gets it free. So if you have PC, switch over to it now if you're just a Minecraft player. Your life will be cheaper and easier. And it won't be as fucking retarded, and sorry guys, I have to use that word, as the Bedrock edition is. Because that's how I feel. Like, literally, it's stupid. Okay. Um, don't download the Bedrock edition. I get it. Maybe you have friends that play on console that you want to play with. But at the end of the day, only download it if that's the reason. If you're looking to play solo or go play on servers, which technically your console players do get, but say you want to play on a server, um, download the Java edition and have 100 times better feeling in Minecraft than you get with the Bedrock. And if you're someone that has a lot of money, I'm not saying this to be a dick, but if you want to play with your friends and you have a lot of money, let's say you buy a new PC build every fucking year just to make sure you stay concurrent, take your old PC and give it to your friend. Yeah, it might not be as fast as it once was, but at least they can get the Java edition, like, wipe it, install Windows on it, and then give it to your friend. So now when he hops on it, all he has to do is download the stuff, that he's going to be using on it. So he's not having your accounts. And the reason I said factory reset and reinstall Windows is so that way when they go to Minecraft and they buy it and they go to log in, they can't just sign in as you. That way they sign in as themselves and let them install everything, teach them how to do it, or preset it up for them. Like, have them pay for the account. You put the account on the PC, you download the mods for them, have it automatically installed, and then just shoot them to PC. That way you guys can go ahead and just play. If you're one of those people, give your friend, the ones you play with the most, hand them the free old PC and buy your new one. That way your entire friends and you can play online together. Java edition. That way they can have their free resource packs. You can teach them how to do everything. So that way they get free resource packs, free skins, and they can play with you on your computer version without having to have Bedrock. Right? Maybe you start off as Bedrock because they're on console, but then when you get your new PC, you give the old one to your friends, the people you game with the most. and keep doing that. So if you chose Michael the first time and you have Adrian as a friend that doesn't have a PC, the next time, the next year or whatever, you go to upgrade your PC again, you take your old one, do the same thing, and then give it to Adrian. And then if you have a third friend who is, we'll say, Austin, right? You can wait till that next year, get your new PC, take your old one, wipe it, install everything, do the same thing you did for your last two friends, and then give it to Austin. That way, now Michael, Adrian, and Austin can all three play with you on PC. And technically, you're not out money because you went and bought your brand new PC. You're still keeping your PC. You're just giving them your old one like a hand me down, like you gave it to your son, right? Um, because more than likely, you've already bought a PC for your wife. You bought a PC for your son. So just take your hand me down and right to your friend, right? That way they can play. And you guys will have a way better experience, more fun, and just feel like everything's better in general. I'm not saying that because I want a friend of mine to do that to me. No, no, no. I have almost no friends but one that plays on PC. Every one of my friends are PlayStation users. Actually, no, scratch that. Two friends of mine play on PC. Which is Drake's brother. Okay, as in like PlayStation username Drake. His brother plays on PC. And then the person that lives near me, which is my brother, that I help his mom take stuff in and out of storage, which is Ronnie. He plays on PC. Everyone else on my friends list is console users, and that's just mainly because where I play on console, you meet someone else in console only lobbies. You two feel kind of okay as friends. Maybe they seem pretty chill, and you add each other. Um, that's how that basically occurred. But 90% of the people on my friends list, actually, will say 98% of people on my friends list, console. They're on PS4 or PS5. The other 2%, which is just two people, is going to be PC. Now, if the developers catch this and they decide to go ahead and overhaul this game, I will change this review in a heartbeat. If they make it more like Java, where skins are free, texture packs are free, um, how the I want to say anything in this store works changes to the point where it's now the add-ons way where you actually just use it like you would an add-on. So it has its texture pack, it has its whatever it's called. Hold on, I'll go back over it. Um, like under the add-ons here, you get resource packs and behavior pack. So maybe it does that, but you can use it on any world that you want, right? Which is how I'm using. For instance, we go here. Tinker's Construct Lite add-on. This ain't like the paid one. This is the light version, but making it where these are like even the dinosaur stuff, like every one of them is like Tinker's here, where you install it, you can use it on any worlds. All you have to do is throw on the resource pack, the behavior pack, and then you can also use your own texture pack for blocks that this doesn't add. So for instance, like regular swords, regular like your dirt, your cobblestone, your stone, all of that can be used with your texture pack. The only textures that it adds or changes is its own. So like Tinker's Construct here, like its tables can have its own skin, and then I can use my own texture pack for the base Minecraft stuff, right? Kind of like all of these are right now. But everything, and I mean everything, even like if I go to my packs, which I don't have installed right now, where is it? I might have to go under maybe Marketplace. Like, we'll say, where is it? The furniture mod here. Well, not furniture. Sweet something that roses. I know there's something under here. Okay, so modern resources I get being that, but there's things in here that are just like where you have to do specific world. Like, I think there's one where I wanted specific dragons, but you had to play like a dragon thing, which also does the texture pack, and it's like a specific base world. We had to do like custom stuff through the world. Should be that. Um, Same as one block. Let's say I wanted a one block world. I understand that being like a specific world, right? So that could be something where you pay for the one block, but also I don't think one block should have to be paid for because on PC it's free. Um, because I'm pretty sure there's a mod you can download where you can actually do like it's called like one block worlds, and then it auto does everything for you in the one block, and you can download it for free. And to get to it, you just do slash skyblock or something like that. But yeah, those like anything here you see is basically free on PC, man. And that's why I'm saying like I don't really think someone should have to pay for it on console, because at the end of the day, if you just paid upgrade your PC, which is a little bit more expensive to get a PC, but if you do that, everything in Minecraft is completely free at that point. Like, for instance, the Faithless is a rework of the Faithful. So maybe you don't type in Faithless resource pack on the computer, you'll type in Faithful resource pack, and you'll basically have it. There is resource packs with connected textures, which means the windows that you have in game don't have little white fucking streaks through them, blocking some of the view. It's completely see-through. As in, like, if you got blue stained glass, it literally just like blue glass, no white streaks, no outlines, are all connected, and it looks like just one glass block, right? Even for something like a 10 by 10 will look like it's just one block. Um, so that way the only borders you get are literally on the outsides of the glass panel. There is no white or gray or streaks going through the glass. It's completely see-through, just with the color tint that is chosen. So if it's blue, you'll have a little bit of a blue tint. If it's the regular, there's no tint behind it. You see it just like you would if you were just looking through the screen, as if there's basically no window there, except for the only borders you have, again, are touching the walls of your structure, not on the inside of the glass. Right? Um, that needs to be brought over here. Okay? And what I mean by that is, hold on, I can actually show you here. We'll go into Helix Craft right quick. I haven't opened this world in ages. Would you like to play your world now? Oh, wait, whoa. Yes. Load anyway. Not gonna worry, because I think there might be a couple things missing here that is not in this world. But I am just going to do this as a quick show of like what I mean. So we're going to come over here, kind of cheat so I can delete this world. Even though this world technically hasn't been cheated in. I had multiple people playing on it at a server at one time. We started wiping this mountain to build this really good idea. Which I kept, so it means I can always go back to it at any point. But I just wanted to show, right? With this glass stuff, and this is actually taking a long time to load, but it's also like a very huge map, kind of like people start building their own things elsewhere. But you guys can see we have like this going down, which is right now how we do our light in the area, which now never gets dark when I changed it to the server, and back to this. But pretty much it's that. We have the education edition, so we just kind of strung some cows and animals up like that. We have the auto smeltery slash like yeah, just auto smeltery. Like it auto, like you can see here, if I go in here, there's cobblestone going in here with coal that is now smelting cobble, right? We've done that throughout. As you can see, these are on. That way, as we broke it, we can turn that into regular stone, then we turn it to smooth stone or whatever. But let's go over the glass, which I have none made at the moment. So we're going to have to do some other stuff. I think this is like sand, ain't it? No, it's diorite. This texture pack I'm not used to at the moment, so it's going to take me a minute. I did say we are going to cheat in this one, even though technically these tools here are all gotten legitimately. Our crap. Okay, so the enchantment is like way to hell over there, okay? I'm not going to lie. The enchantment table, way to hell over there. I can't believe I still remember that, but it's over there. And then we have like... what is it called? Are they not here? I made kits as well for people that joined into the world. If they wanted to, they can grab one, like, I think it was like every 24 hours or something like that. I'd have to find the ender chest. Wait. Here we go. So, yeah, we do have the kit still here. So you guys can see we have uptimes, kit stuff, Spire, which is going to be one of them, one of the other people, uptimes again, uptimes again. So you can see we had kits, right? And they could get it once per day. Now, if they wanted to give that kit to a friend because their kit hasn't broke yet, then that's kind of how I got some of my stuff here. Like the pickaxe here. You can see it says up. Actually, I think all these are uptimes. Yeah, they're all uptimes. So you can see I got the uptimes kit stuff. Say, uptimes mindset, uptimes will, uptimes culture, and uptimes swag for the feet. Right? Same as like we have the uptimes plow, which is the pick. Uptimes justice, which is the sword. Uptimes edgy, which is the axe, and then the uptimes burrower, which is the shovel. And I think we had some other things for that. I don't know what happened to. I believe he had a hoe. I'm trying to see what. Actually, I might be able to see it right here. Hold on. Nope, that's just shulker box. Shulker box. Right. I think, like, if I find where the kits are again, they're over here. Maybe I can see it. That's the boots. Bottle of enchanting. Helmet. Okay, no, I can't see what's there. That's, oof! Some of it's off the screen because it just says times whatever. I was hoping I could find the, I know the tools used to be, like, right around here, but this is what happens when you have people play. Things end up where they shouldn't be. Like, right there, I understand that not having random stuff, but this is supposed to be, like, I think that's wood, and, yeah, it's wood, because you can see right there, but we have saplings in here, which is okay, I guess. Different types of wood, and, oh, and we also have the enchantment table here. I actually totally forgot about that, too. We got this right here, which is going to be the smoker. Good way to, like, make some food. Okay. I was hoping to find, the tools, but I don't think we have other tools here, or someone might have just moved them elsewhere. Hello? Yeah, I think someone just moved them elsewhere, or we've had a good amount of people come in. I doubt I'm a tool. Unless we're talking about me being a spade, then yeah, I go mining very well. Oh, okay, we have no tools here.
I love you, bro.
Angry squirrel. Love you, bro. Love you too, sis. But, yeah. I can't find the freaking tool stuff now because I think someone else on the server, before it went down, has moved them. I guess they might have been working on their own little area and took them over there just to make sure they had enough tools, but... Because I know someone was going to build there, till I had to stop them, because that was going to be a dock. It's all good. We were all basically friends, and I believe it might have been Uptime, which is actually the person who owns his, kits. So, yeah. Which those are the actual kits, but I don't want to remove it out and then have the world get corrupted and lose it. Even though technically this is my not actual play, this is the one I just put up over here as a copy. But yeah, I was going to do like a dock down there. We're going to have a really good area up here, hence, and it is going to use these trees. I'm just not going to use it with this texture pack. It's a different texture pack that's over here originally, but yeah, we're going to be using those trees, which I'm glad they also actually touched them in this resource pack now, finally. It took them ages. But, yeah. Why do I hear fire? Oh, it's the torches? No.
It's a nice texture pack.
What's this? Oh, yeah, it's a good texture pack. Not my favorite one, though. I mean, this is a good one. I like it. But this is... Hold on, I'll show you which texture pack this is for Bedrock Edition. If we go down, we need to find resource packs. And click active. It's Conquest. It's that one right there with the dragon. It is a paid one, so you have to pay for it. But this ain't my favorite one. This was back when they first originally released it, but my favorite one now, I have to leave in order to toggle it on. So you'll see we got Helix Craft there and Helix Craft here. So you can see there is... okay, all good. But we're going to delete this one in a minute, but I'm going to show you guys my favorite one. So if we go to resources here, we can do this, remove Conquest out of here, and we are going to go ahead and do this for a second. My favorite is either the Fantasy or the Faithless. So if we're going with my favorite at the moment, it is this one, which is going to be Faithless. It is a rework of the Faithful from PC. So if you ever played, like, I know you play Java, sis, because that's where I met you. But the Faithful is basically what this one aims to rework, because the person tried uploading Faithful and didn't go so well for them. It was on the store for like, I think it was like 3 weeks. And then it got removed because they got DCM aid for the fact of they basically copyrighted. But this one is basically my favorite one. You guys can see, like, these stay nice and bright. Yeah. Everything looks kind of simple, and you can see here, kind of looks simple. This is kind of what I used to run on the Dinosaur World, if you remember, sis, like when I showed you my screens.
Ooh, how pretty.
Yep. This one here is my favorite, so this is the one I mainly run on my worlds, but I'm going to show you my other texture too, because I kind of like them. Sorry, I'm just flipping that. Let's show you my other texture right quick, because I think you'll like it too. And I might actually do a playthrough that lets my fans between the three choose which resource pack I have to work with, even if I don't like it as much as the others. So we got the Fantasy one here. So we're going to quickly activate it and click play. And I do like how they've done the PS5 version of this now, because it loads a lot faster compared to what it used to in the past. Even on a PS5, they only had the PS4 downloadable version of the game, which took a little bit. I mean, even this one looks good. But it outlines the chest with, like, you know, gold outlines. The pink stuff here, actually, I might actually end up using this one through a playthrough too at some point, but, yeah, they look good. And then the cows, you know, look at cows. But the one texture pack that I might shoot to get in the future, just because I kind of want it.
Questions: why are the animals floating on a string?
So if you download the Education Edition, we've added them with a lead, and then they have a balloon. This wasn't my idea. So what it started out with is someone wanted to test it. So they're like, okay, I wonder if you can attach a balloon to a wolf. And when they found out they could, they were like, oh, and they tied it up, said, okay,
Wow.
you could. And then we're like, okay, then after that, everyone just started laughing at it and was like, you know what? What all animals can we do? So we went through grabbing each animal at the time that we possibly could and strung them up and put a balloon on them to see if you could. This one over here actually had another one. There was another animal that used to be right here, but it's no longer here because it was an animal that this guy attacked and killed, sadly. So we no longer put any more things in between these two because we didn't want this one killing any more of the other animals. Same as like this guy. Yep. Same as this guy used to be a balloon over here till he got stuck on the tree and kept getting out. So yeah, we kind of just removed the balloon off him. But yes, camels can be ballooned. And we also didn't want him refloating back over here either to get eaten by the bear. But yeah, pretty much that's what that was for. It was a very weird time, I do agree. And then we got all of these. I don't remember which one is which. I think they still turn completely blue, I believe, when they're done, like this. So I think this one is done. These are still in the process of, like, you know, turning, and then we have some here that
I
hasn't
noticed
even
that.
started it. Yeah. Yep.
Ooh.
But yeah, pretty much that's what's going to be planned here. We're just having them all basically oxidize, turning to the bluish green. Once that happens, we'll be actually building with them. The ones that are done, I could pick up, but I'm just going to wait till they all look nice and blue-green, and then I'll go pick them up. But yeah, we've been working on this map for a really, really long time. Hence, there's still places here that has not been touched, and then you got areas that are completely been dug out, while other areas we're still working on. And we still got ores to get. Which reminds me, now with this, we can actually add a new plugin in that we got. Don't like it, because it'll take up inventory space. It'll take this spot and this spot. But I should be able to craft it on the real version of this map. This is the fake version, which means I would be able to, I believe, do this on. And I crashed.